You ready? Alright, so Terry's trying to extend down as far as he can and pull up as high as he can by not swinging his torso or his legs, using his lats and his rhomboids and keeping himself pretty straight, not having his body back or forwards. That way he applies more pressure on his lats, and essentially that's what you're trying to do. There is quite a few ways you can do your lat exercises. So essentially, actually Terry, do you want to hold this? So you can essentially go out wide and work the width of yourself. You can go in close and work a lot more of the thickness, depth of your back, and then go under grip. So more here, works a lot more bicep. But also works as well the deeper part of more the lats and gets more the traps, because it's that circular motion of the spine which a lot of people don't know. So lats is usually, out wide is usually hardest. Here is usually probably where you are most strongest, depending, or you'll either be strongest here, or that'll be the second strength that way. Also when doing lats, trying not to essentially, you want to try essentially, because the best way to target your lats is either straight here with your elbows by your side, that way you can get that good squeeze and that pinch back, or essentially if your arms coming directly by your side, that way you isolate your lats a lot better. So if you want to get your side on, Terry, so the best way then, if I want to do wide grip lat pull-ups, you will get a massive back quite quick. But as well doing wide grip pull-ups, what can happen too is you actually activate your forearms, your brachial and brachioradialis and all the other muscle fibers in here quite a bit. So anyone that has tennis elbow, probably not a good idea, I wouldn't say. I would be doing more under grip or closer grip. And as you can see, even when you change, what happens to the forearm with tension? So you do that, your forearm at the back is out of place. You do here, you use a little bit through here. I've had tennis elbow and I've found that either doing it in this position or here is usually the best. Hopefully that helps. The other way is making sure that someone is essentially either spotting you either by the hips or even from the lats. So that way you can essentially keep yourself more in that straight plane and not here, which a lot of people do, and they'll swing and pull up like that. When you're doing basically, you might as well just get on a seated row machine and do this. So there are lots of ways to do different exercises. So just muck around with it, play with it. Look at your angles of planes and what you want to target, and then maybe jump online and look at what a few other people do and how they execute it. Actually, do you want to record this one as well, Terry? So we might as well keep going. This one here I use with figure 8 straps. I put fat grips over it to make it that way. I don't use my biceps and shoulders as much to pull on the movement. So you have to go lighter, because what I'm trying to do here is use my lats. So the fat grips channels more energy into my lats, and using the straps, that way I can pull with my lats more without using my hands to hold on the fat grips as much. So abs crunch down, not even moving, and the only thing you pull is your lats. I've seen a lot of people when they do this, they go up like this, they start going like this. You're going to work your thoracic, you're going to work your abs and your lower back. But here, this is just about control and execution. So I usually do it either two ways. I have my abs either locked down and do it like this, and try and look straight ahead. But if your head's too far down, it's quite a strain on your spine up the top, your cervical spine. So, and it's strongest when it's in its neutral position anyway, and safest. The other way I do is sometimes elongate my torso. So elongate my abs, not crunch down, so elongate them and pull behind my neck. Either way is fine, as long as it's controlled. So, same thing again, the muscle doesn't know its weight, it knows its tension, so you apply it how you want it. And that way you'll avoid injury and it'll just be easier on you and you'll get your goals a lot quicker. Like today we're training chest, shoulders and back, but the way we're doing it is very controlled, very specific, and we're not using other muscle groups, so we can actually train longer and not feel sore in our joints and worn out, because a lot of people as well, while they stop training quicker, they lift heavy, they use other muscle groups to do the muscle group that they're doing. The nervous system actually gets more of a strain. Tendons and ligaments pull and stretch on muscles and bone structures, so it wears the nervous system out quicker. So if you can change your training to better make you feel better but just get just as much burn, so go lighter, you can essentially train longer because the nervous system isn't strained in a few areas. So hopefully that helps.